Hello, my virtual home. I want to welcome you back to another video. So, today I want to talk to you guys about a very important topic. It's about the stimulus checks that a lot of Americans are waiting to receive due to the coronavirus. And the purpose of the check is to stimulate the nation so that, people can still take care of their financial obligations as they quarantine and deal with the aftermath, the math of the coronavirus. So this video is going to be about how to get your check fast and just some supporting news about the check. So yeah, let's get right into it. Alright, so one of the key points of information is that your 2019 tax return is going to be used to determine where your check goes. So on your 2019 return, the ideal situation is that you had a bank account attached. And with that bank account, your check will go to that account, simple enough. Now, let's just say you attach the bank account but that bank account is not good anymore. Well, in that case, that check will be rejected from your bank, and the IRS will get word of that rejection, and the check is going to be sent out in a paper check. So yeah, that's the scenario for someone who have filed their taxes, their 2019 return, and put a valid bank account or an invalid bank account. If it's valid, the money will just go into the account, and if it's not a valid account, the money is going to be rejected, and then the IRS is going to send out a paper check. So you do want to file as soon as possible to go ahead and be on track for receiving that check into your bank account. Also, if your address is wrong, or if your bank account information is wrong, or your data is wrong, period, then you want to call the IRS 800 number. Again, I'm not a tax expert or anything. This is just some information that I saw in a video, and I thought it would be helpful to my market. All right, so if you did not file in 2019, your check is going to be sent out based on the 2018 return. Also, now, if your 2018 returns put you in the bracket of somebody who's not getting a check, then unfortunately you're probably not getting. Well, no. If it puts you in the bracket of somebody who does not qualify, then you won't be getting a check. But let's just say you really do qualify. You just didn't file your 2019 return yet or at all. Then you will still get your stimulus check, but you will get it in 2021, early 2021, when you file your 2020 tax return. Yep, so you don't lose your benefits. You just have to wait a year to get the benefit on the 2020 tax return. Now, what if you're in a situation like where you have Social Security and no taxable income? In that case, I am requoting this information, by the way, but in that case, it is said that the government is going to find wherever you are and make sure you get that check. So, now, if you file by mail, obviously you're going to get your check in the mail. And for whatever reason, if your address has changed, this is a good time to be proactive and contact the IRS 800 number, which you can find on their website, their customer service department, and let them know that your address is wrong and update that so you can get your check to the right place. Also, if you know that you have a bank account that that is on your 2019 return that is no longer good for you, you too should call the IRS, because that check is going to be mailed to you. Now, if your address is fine, then don't worry about it. Yeah. Now, the stimulus check is considered a rebate, so therefore it is not taxable income. Now, people who will not get the check is going to be people who make too much money. If you make too much money, you're not going to get a check. And if you do happen to get a check by mistake, then when you do your 2020 tax return, that mistake will show and you will owe. So, no way of getting around that one. So if you know that you made a lot of money yet you still receive the check, will be totally up to you. Now let's just say you don't make too much money but you owe the IRS. Well, in your case, you'll still get a check, because this check is not going to be applied to the balance that you owe, and it's not going to be reduced for whatever reasons that IRS funds are reduced. It won't be reduced. Now, I believe that babies are going to get $500. Parents of children are going to get $500 per child. But the babies that are born in 2020, the $500 stimulus for them won't be able to be received until 2021. So those parents or guardians of children born in 2020, they'll be able to get that stimulus money, $500 per child, in 2021 on their 2020 return. And again, if you don't get a check for whatever reason, then you'll get it in 2020 when you file your 2020 return. But so far, the only ones who are not getting it are the ones who just make too much and don't need it. For the people who are on Social Security, who don't have any taxable income, their checks it's been said that they're just going to get them to them. And for the people who filed 2019, those checks are going to come based on how your payment came on that return. So if you file by mail, your check is going to come by mail. If you put a bank account on there, it's going to come by bank account. Who gets the priority? The ones who have filed a 2019 return and who has a bank account attached to that return. Yeah, so if you filed in 2018 again and you notice you made so much money, but in 2000 to the point you don't qualify, but in 2019 those situations have changed and you didn't file 2019, well, when you file your 2020 return, that will be reflected and you'll get your stimulus check. So I really do hope that I have answered at least some questions regarding the stimulus checks. I will put the channel name of the guy who I got this resource from. So if you guys have any more specific questions, I believe he was a tax expert. But with that being said, I do want to first of all just say, if you got on this channel because you kind of just found my material, I really do hope that you like the channel so you can join my community. And if you like the video, if you like the fact that I made a video to inform you on what's going on with the stimulus check due to millions of Americans, then give me a like on this video. Also, if you want to discuss anything very mildly in the comments with me, feel free to leave a comment at the end of this video. And with that, I do want to thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next time on my virtual home.